Hello, everybody. Back again for another ramble, of which I did not look at mainstream media to see what they were talking about, look at Google or Yahoo trending, or the hot list on Reddit.com. No, I'm bringing you something to talk about from my own life, and that is the client pen. Okay, this is just a representation of the client pen, but it's pretty much the same brand as you would see across my desk for clients to use. And yesterday I touched the client pen, okay? And I know that I'm selectively kind of a hypochondriac with certain things. I won't eat after other people, including my own girlfriend. I don't like people picking food off my plate. But also, little things like using tissue to open bathroom doors that I want to leave the bathroom, so I grab some tissue, open the door, and then throw the tissue in the wastebasket. It's a good practice because those door handles and everything they're disgusting, and in healthcare settings especially, you don't want to be touching that shit. But also, there are things that clients, no matter what your job is, clients, not employees, just anyone off the street, could be touching a lot of. And one of those things is the client pen. Okay? Bankers go through this all the time. Uh, I do with counseling. Any kind of thing where you have people touching something over and over again, it's a problem because it can get nasty, filthy germs on it. Okay, so the worst of these actually is when you go to a restaurant and in order to sign the check, they have like it looks like a potted plant, but it's actually the Martha Stewart trick with flowers taped to each pen so you don't walk off with them. Those pens have been there forever, and everyone with their greasy hands who have just been wiping their mouth off with their napkin and maybe blowing their nose for the road, and throwing the napkin down, they go straight to the cash register and then they're touching that grimy ass pen. Okay, sometimes the tape is even like colored hockey grip tape, so it has pores in the tape so it can even catch more of the grease and grime from people's fingers, okay? You don't want to touch that shit. So, what I suggest is everyone bring their own pen with them everywhere they go and use your own pen. Some people are so important or feel like they're so important in their lives that they actually have pens with ink in them that has a certain mix of isotopes that is their signature, so that if someone ever tries to forge their name, they can, look at the isotopes in the ink. That some people feel like they are that important in life. And I've become somewhat of a pen connoisseur because in my job I write a lot of clinical notes. And I would say I go through one good runny gel pen about every week. Once a week I run through a pen. Just it goes bone dry, starts scratching the paper. Right now I'm using Uniball Vision, and it's like $5 for a 2 pack of these pens, and that's a far cry from these cheap Bic pens that I would call client pens. I would never want to use this at work because I would just have so much resistance that by the end of the day I would have a cramp in my hand. And bankers, they're even worse about pens. They will buy these Mont Blanc fucking writing on air pens that are like hundreds of dollars and have like refill cartridges and everything. Me, I just go down to Walgreens and get some Uniball Visions. And yeah, just but cleaning my desk and wiping it down because after a while dealing with the clients that I deal with, you just get this sense that you've got some funk on your desk. It's it's a thing in especially in substance abuse treatment where people's immune systems are compromised by the substances. You just feel like they're carrying every germ imaginable. Also, uh, I see the checklists that I would give them for day code questionnaires or for medical screens, safety screens. Oh, hey, do you think you might have hepatitis or HIV? Fill out this. Have your girl, and then there's questions like, has your girlfriend ever had an STD? And they're checking yes, yes, yes. And after that, I want to wipe down everything on the goddamn desk. So I was wiping down the desk, and I mindlessly picked up the client pen and set it down on the side so I could wipe where it was. And I was like, wait a second, I just touched the client pen. Ah! And so there I was, washing my hands, and then I was taking a wipe and wiping down the client pen, which I do at least daily. But seriously, if you knew all of the people that I saw in a week, you would never touch my client pen. And knowing this of my own office, when I go other places, I don't like touching the client pen at all. At all. Pick up a tissue if there's a tissue box next to it, and then use that to hold the client pen if you have to. Hell, bring some rubber gloves if you have to avoid it, because some people that are using those client pens have the funk of the ages. Okay, you do not want to touch that fucking pen. It's like that hot lava game, or crocodiles under the bed that little kids play. You should just avoid touching that thing ever. And they're all over the place. Every business pretty much has those pens for clients to use. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Tell me below if you think that I'm too much of a germaphobe when I'm not wanting to touch a client pen.